Sensual Essences is a brand new podcast technology that you can use every day.
I listen to Sensual Essences and I got a check in the mail for $10,000. Oh my God, Sensual Essences cured my fibromyalgia.
That's right. All you have to do is listen to Sensual Essences every day and you'll get the results you're after too.
I lost 250 pounds listening to Sensual Essences.
Sensual Essences, now streaming on any podcasting service.
Frank, we need to talk.
Wait, what was your name?
Charles. This is Charles.
Charles. God damn it, Charles. Why you bother me?
Frank, we need to talk. I've been thinking.
Charles, I'm trying to skin my squirrels here. I got like 20 squirrels in my satchel here.
Well, that's just it. That's just it, Frank. That's just it. Look at what you're doing. Just look at it. Look at what you're doing.
Charles, I'm doing my job. What are you doing?
I'm thinking. I've been thinking a lot, Frank, and I think we deserve more than this.
All right. Well, you said we were going into town. I'm giving you my time, Charles.
Damn it, Frank. That's not what I mean.
I don't know what are you bothering me for, Charles? I'm busy.
Frank, have you ever heard the saying, boss bitch? Do you know what I mean by that?
Charles, I do not know what you mean by that. And I don't know why you're bothering me here. I'm trying to work on my job here, which is getting the squirrel pelts
Frank,
here.
I'm saying we need to go out there and get the bag. We need to go out there and be a couple of boss bitches.
Charles.
I'm saying I've got this burning ambition in me.
What has possessed your soul today, Charles?
I've got this burning ambition in me that we could do more than just getting our hands all filthy, bloody, throwing out squirrel guts and skinning these animals out here in the woods all day, every day.
I don't do nothing with the guts, but sometimes I take the hearts and the livers, and that's good eating.
That's good eating.
That's good eating there.
You can't deny it.
I don't mind that. I don't mind squirrel meat. I think it's a good meat.
It's good eating. It's good eating. I can't deny it. But what I'm saying is, I think there's more to life than just skinning and collecting pelts and just selling them off every season. There are people out there. They're influencing. They're making waves. They're the movers and shakers in the world. And what do we do? We got nothing.
Excuse me, Charles. I got a bit of dip in my mouth here.
You know, that dipping's gonna ruin your gums. It's gonna ruin your gums.
Well, I heard it's better than smoking tobacco.
It might be better than smoking, but what you're saying here is that it's still poison. It's still poison. Now, why are you trying to change the subject on me?
I don't know why you think it's poison, Charles. I think it's quite nice and enjoyable.
Frank.
Charles, what in the hell possessed you? You not caught anything today? What's wrong, Charles? What's the real thing that's wrong? You didn't catch anything. What happened?
No, what I'm saying here is
you not set your traps up? Charles, why are you not working today?
No, I
didn't set your traps up?
I done did everything I was supposed to do.
What's the real thing you're getting at here, Charles? Something ain't right.
I read a book about self-actualization. Well, I ain't done read it. I heard about it. I can't read it. Self-actualization. That means finding the meaning and purpose of your life.
It's just been you and me out here in the woods all summer, Charles. What the hell you talking about? When has this thing captured your attention, Charles?
Well, you see, you ain't even hearing me. I've been here with you. We've been squirreling, we've been cooning, skinning, trapping, we've been tanning. We've been doing that our entire lives. We've been doing that our entire lives. And what I'm saying is, I've got more ambition in me.
All right, listen, Charles.
Self-actualization.
Charles. I love you, love my brother, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to come out with you next summer. Because I got to do the farming too. I got a lot going on, Charles. I got the wife and kids. I like coming out here and spending time with you, and I like making a few bucks catching these squirrel pelts and having a great time out here in the summer. But when you start philosophizing, my eyeballs get very heavy. Those lids on those eyeballs get so heavy, Charles.
I understand, Frank.
And I told you before, and you don't listen. You want to talk about your self evangelizing.
That's not what
You're
I mean.
self-actualizing.
Self-actualizing.
You're accoutrement.
Accoutrement.
You're accoutrement.
Fu Manchu.
Whatever every day.
Self-factualization.
Every day you don't catch enough pelts, and you start going crazy. So Charles, you got to get out there and start catching your pelts, Charles, and keep yourself busy.
Frankie, let me just start by asking you one question. Just one question. It's one little old question. It sounds simple, but when you start digging down, when you start drilling into that question...
I'll answer your question, but then you got to let me work here, Charles.
That's fine. Listen, ask yourself this one question. Am I happy? Am I happy? Ask yourself and answer honestly. Are you happy, Frank?
Charles, I'll tell you what. When I'm cutting up these squirrels here, I'm the happiest man alive.
Well, I'm really pleased with that. I mean, if you can honestly say that chopping up squirrels into little bits, plucking out their little hearts, plucking out their tiny little still beating hearts with your fingers, and then ripping off their skins and rubbing them salts and tannins in.
Sometimes I'll eat that heart, right? It's good eating.
It's good eating. I've done it myself, but what I say is this all there is? Is this all there is to life? And I think to myself, there's got to be more. There's got to be more. I mean, look out there. Look into the woods.
I don't know what you're basing your assertion on, but I don't see nothing out here but woods.
Right, and this is all we've ever known. But I've heard people talking about the oceans. I've heard people talking about fabulous concerts and museums.
Charles, sounds like you need to go to Paris. Why don't you just sell all your wares and get yourself on a boat, and then you can go and hang out and make friends with all those Parisians.
Now, I'm not saying that I want to go out there.
And all those city slickers.
Listen, I ain't saying...
The ones you say you don't like, it sounds like you want to go get yourself some culture, eh?
Well, that's right, but I ain't saying I'm going to go out there and be some kind of Parisian fop. That's not me. What I'm saying is I got to find myself.
What in the hell is a fop?
A fop, a dandy. Some self-righteous, up-to-no-good,
well,
look at me.
Sounds like you want to get out the city of Paris. Get yourself some fancy hat. And then you're going to get yourself a nice big, I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to go climb on top of it.
Frankie.
I don't know. You're going to go, I don't know. You're just going to go, I don't know what you're going to do.
I ain't saying that. I don't, that's not for me. You know me better than anyone.
Silk suit. Maybe you'll go find yourself a nice Parisian lady there or something.
You're dressing me up like some kind of
maybe
foppish
you're gonna
fool.
Maybe you just want to go catch some French squirrels. Is this thing you want to do?
Now there's an idea.
They got some nice squirrels out there here.
Yeah, I've seen me a French squirrel. They got them cute little ear tufts.
They got some of those ones. They got little white ears and little white hands and feet.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't see them, but a friend of mine said. Well, I heard from a friend of a friend. It was actually a friend of a friend of a friend that said out there in France. Now they got some squirrels out there.
They got squirrels like you ain't never seen. And what
that's what I heard.
See, now
and
you're
that's good
talking.
Eating. And that's good eating.
Them French squirrels with them little ear tufts, and they wear them little French berets.
I don't mind sticking at Tennessee squirrels is my thing.
Well, see, what I'm trying to say, maybe we ought to be expanding our minds, expanding our horizons, right? We've been here just gaming for decades, and I'm saying I'm tired of it. I'm saying there's more to this world. Even if we just try going out there and getting into the French wilderness. I'm not saying we're going to go down to Paris and dance around like some kind of fool. Like a couple of fools. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying we need to see the world. Self-actualization. We've been limiting ourselves by just staying in this one neck of the woods for our entire lives. There's more to it.
Yeah, but Charles, I know the neck of the woods we're in, and that's why we're staying here, so we don't get lost and I don't fall off a rock or crack your head open.
Well, maybe we need to get lost. Maybe we need to have an adventure.
All right. Well, listen.
Have ourselves an adventure.
I'm about done with these squirrels here, Charles, and now I got to go set up my traps again.
Is that all there is? This is self-limiting talk. You are limiting yourself by just setting up traps, catching squirrels, and saying that's all you know. That's all you'll ever know.
Charles, every day you don't catch enough squirrels, you start to go crazy.
Is that it?
Yesterday you caught yourself 30 squirrels and you kept your mouth shut all day. I didn't hear a peep about it because you're busy with all the squirrels.
So you're saying there's an inverse relationship between the number of squirrels you catch and your personal sanity.
How many squirrels you catch today, Charles?
I ain't caught no squirrels today.
That's what I'm saying. You're losing your mind because you're not catching any squirrels, Charles. You're not setting your traps up right. Or you're doing something wrong. I don't make you're making too much noise out in the woods.
I don't know what it is.
You're probably talking on yourself or something.
I think it's God talking to me, and I think He's saying, you can set your traps, but your life is destined for some other kind of greatness.
Maybe the Lord is trying to tell you something, Charles. Maybe your time is, maybe it's your turn. Maybe it's your time to go be a city slicker like you're talking about.
You can just go ahead and catch me in one of your traps and skin me alive if that's what you're saying is my destiny. Go ahead, set up a trap for your friend.
I don't know what your destiny is. You sound like you got your head in the clouds here, Charles.
I'm saying we've all got a destiny. You just got to go out there and pursue it. You got to go out there and pursue it. And I'm sick of trapping.
I am pursuing my destiny, Charles. We got a couple more days out here in the woods, and then we're heading back, and I'm gonna cash out here.
You're cashing out. I think this is my last season. This is my last season.
Well, that's all right. We're going to cash out here, and Charles, I wish you the best with whichever avenue you pursue. If you want to get yourself on a boat and go all the way to over Pair of Friends, well, by all means.
I think I'll set me up some little shop on the street corner up in town, and maybe I'll be peddling my poetry. Have I ever recited my poetry for you?
Oh, Lord, no. Charles, this is when I got to cut you off, Charles.
Now, come on. It's pretty. No. It's dang good. It's dang good.
Lord, no. You want an audience, Charles, you got to go find some squirrels.
See, no, it's niche poetry. I mean, ain't no poets out there doing poems about trapping and gutting.
All right, Charles, listen, you want to go talk to some squirrels, you got to catch them first.
I catch me a squirrel, I give it a whirl, I take off that skin.
I tell you last time, I ain't listened to your poetry.
I just was reciting. I was composing an epic poem for you, and you done interrupted me.
Charles.
I couldn't even get my denouement.
I found it very disturbing. I found your poetry very disturbing.
Disturbing?
Very disturbing. Not something I need to be exposed to anymore.
Well, it's for a niche audience, I reckon.
I'm not your honest. You want an audience out there in the woods, you got to get yourself one. But I suggest you try to catch some squirrels while you're at it.
I'm tired of squirrels. They don't appreciate my poetry.
I never said they were going to appreciate it. I'm just saying you should go do your job, Charles. Just catching squirrels. You got a couple of days left to do your job, and then whatever the heck you want, whatever things caught your fancy here, you want to write poems, you want to get on a boat. I don't know what the heck you're talking about, but whatever you want to do, Charles, you're going to get your fair of this pelt money, and you can do whatever you please with it.
All right, I reckon next season when you come up there to sell your pelts, you're going to see me with a big crowd. I have them captivated in the palm of my hand with my epic poetry about.
I'm wishing you the best of luck in your career in entertainment. Maybe you find your audience out there in Paris, or I don't know if you find them out in Knoxville, but whatever town you want to set up shop, I wish you the best of luck with that.
All I can say is if I entertain you, you put a nickel in my hat.
All right, I'm not giving you no nickel, you know that.
You put a nickel in my hat. That's what I want to make a deal with you right here and now.
If I
if I can stir your feelings, if I can captivate your emotions.
We're making ourselves a gentleman deal here. If I give you a nickel, are you gonna leave me in peace so I can do my work?
No, I told you the deal's gonna be if I can captivate your feelings right? I'm not taking charity, right? I'm not taking charity. I've got to move you.
All right, Charles. I'll tell you what. I'll give you nickel if you just get the hell out of here and start doing your work, catching some pelts, and let me do my business there. Because I'm getting a little fired up that you're not listening.
Now, see, you're stoking my resentment because I'm not asking for charity, right? What I'm saying is that if I can earn your business with my beautiful, I just want to stir your feelings. I just want to stir your feelings. I want to generate emotion in you with my poetry.
All right, Charles. I'll tell you what. If you piss me off, you're giving me your squirrel pelts.
The deal. Here's my first poem. I once saw a squirrel. His tail did unfurl. He laid himself flat. I turned him into a hat. Can I have my nickel?
That's all right. That's all. No, that's an all right. No, I don't think I'm your target audience, but I'm saying that's an all right poem.
That's pretty good, right? Can you imagine me?
That's an all right poem.
Can you just picture me up in Main Street in Knoxville?
Yeah, I think you're just gonna try to find yourself an audience, and that audience might be someone about 5 years old, 6 years old. And if you can draw yourself a couple of nice pictures, and maybe get some of those squirrels nice and stuff, and you show them how that's done, and you got a nice squirrel hat on top of your head, and you talking a couple 5-year-old kids. Well, I think you're gonna give yourself a nice big round of applause.
Well, I can tell you right now, if I'm gonna show a 5-year-old how we stuff a squirrel, I might be shooting myself in the foot.
No. Those kids those kids enjoy that. Those kids enjoy it.
Well, maybe
my kids. I'll get my kids squirreling early. I'll get my kids squirreling at 3 years old.
If you don't mind me saying so, and please don't take offense, I've never seen such dead eyes in any children in my life, other than your kids.
Well, they got the mother eye. They got the mother's eyes.
I mean, I think I could.
She's got that look. She's got that look. I'll tell you what.
It's like there's nothing in there. I mean, it's like they got no soul. And maybe that's because you got them skinning squirrels from such a young age.
They enjoy it. Now those kids enjoy it. They enjoy the whole process. Kids,
in all these seasons, I don't think
they're taken to it like a fish in water.
I've never seen your children crack even the slightest smile. It's like they're just dead. They're dead inside. It's like the walking dead.
They do take after their mother, and their mother has got that same look. And I'll tell you what, she's always got a star in her eye,
a star
that I see.
Like a black hole, maybe.
It's like something like that.
I mean, like a dead ancient, star that's run out of fuel, and is just persistent because it's just dead matter somewhere in the vacuum of space.
I don't know, Charles. Maybe it's a red dwarf. I don't know.
I do like astronomy. Maybe I could be an astronomer.
Well, Charles, you can do whatever you please, I suppose, as long as you making friends out there. But you know what? You're not making any friends here today. You're just pissing me off because you're not letting me do my squirrels.
Well, I'm a dreamer. I'll tell you what. I appreciate you hearing me out. Maybe none of that's for me. I'll tell you what. I help you with this batch of squirrels.
All right, listen, Charles. You just took 20 minutes out of my. I got 12 hours of squirreling to do. I gotta do, Charles.
I understand. I apologize.
All right. Why don't you just get yourself back to squirreling like you were doing before, and catch yourself some squirrels to keep yourself busy, and you can write poems when you're falling asleep.
I think that's a good idea. I got to be honest with you. Have you ever heard of self-sabotage?
Oh.
I didn't put any bait in these here traps.
Oh, Charles, why not? Why are you doing that?
I think maybe I just wanted to self-sabotage. I was just sick of squirreling. But now after hearing my own
Charles,
words coming out of my own...
we can pack it up right now. We can pack it in right now if you want. We got plenty of pelts here, Charles. I was just staying out of here because you want a squirrel for a couple more days.
I said
pack
coons.
it in tomorrow.
See, you're so dense. I've been talking about catching coons this whole time, and you're out here squirreling.
I told you I was squirreling because the squirrels are in season this season. That's why I'm squirreling.
Why you got to be so redundant? Squirrels are in season this season. See, that's maybe I don't even know. I'm just frustrated.
Talking about?
I'm just frustrated.
Well,
just
Charles, you'll be
frustrated.
less frustrated if you bait your traps and you'll catch some squirrels or some coons or whatever the heck you want to get.
Mm-hmm.
You're still talking. You're still over here yapping away. And I still got my 12 hours of squirrel I got to do.
All right. I tell you what. Let's wrap it up. I had this crazy idea.
All right, well, let's go into town. Let's wrap it up. We'll leave tomorrow morning.
I just want to do one experiment before we wrap it all up. Just one experiment. So I think this, like, we got ourselves some squirrels. What I'm saying is we take that one squirrel and we use that squirrel to bait the trap. We're going to catch something bigger, maybe a coon. We're going to bait the next trap with that coon. Then we're going to catch something bigger, like a fox.
Yourself a fox.
That's right. And then
Or
we're going
maybe even coyote.
That's right. See, we're going to catch us
Or
a
maybe
coyote.
even a wolf. You might catch a bear, but you're not going to catch a bear if the trap isn't big enough because that bear will just rip the thing right out of the ground.
Well, how else are we going to catch ourselves? I'm trying to set. We got to set some lofty goals here. All we've done is catch small animals.
I don't
wanna
know
catch
why
me a
we
bear.
got to set any goals. My goals, I got 12 hours of squirreling to do, damn it.
What if we set the trap with a man? What would we catch?
I don't know what the hell. Well, I think we catch a bear.
All right. What if we bait that trap with a bear? We catch ourselves a giant squid or something.
You start going too big, and then the whole thing starts all over, and all you're catching is flies.
That's got me thinking.
You get yourself a nice big bear, there ain't nothing bigger than that.
And now what I'm saying is there a market out there for fly skins?
If there is you got a hell of a char in front of you trying to skin those flies.
I tell you, there's a technique to everything. I mean, it took me a while to figure out how to skin these squirrels so fast. But what I'm saying is maybe we can make ourselves a fly suit. Or at least a fly skin hat.
Well, Charles, sounds like now you got your head up in clouds.
We can sell it with the wings on or the wings off. Right? Maybe the wings on for the ladies and wings off for the man.
Charles, now
the
thing is you got a mind that's going to be creative, but I don't know if you got a mind for the practical. Because
Maybe
you're coming
you're
up
right.
with some ideas that are far-fetched.
Maybe you're right.
I
All
don't
right.
think it's going to be quite practical to do nothing with that fly except squish it.
All
'Cause
right.
I don't think you're going to be doing. I don't know what kind of tiny little knife you're going to be able to use to skin that fly, but I don't know how the heck you'd even see that. My eyes ain't what they used to be.
No, I agree. I think I figured out the problem is that maybe I can think like one or two steps down the line, but after that it's just all foggy.
After that, you start getting all foggy.
It's just all foggy. I mean, I get so excited about these ideas.
Listen,
I reckon
Charlie,
I
you got to
can't-
stick to what you know. Part of what that is you got to stick to what you know. You do catch a fine amount of squirrels when
I'm focused.
When you're focusing, when you put your mind to it, you're catching yourself a fine amount of squirrels.
Yeah.
You're
that's
keeping right up to par with what I'm doing. I'm an expert at squirreling.
You said it. You said
And
it.
you're keeping right up to par with what I'm doing. So why don't you just get focused there and get yourself some goddamn squirrels?
No, you said it. No, I appreciate the honesty. And you know what? If I can be honest with you too, Frank, I admire you. I admire your focus. And even though your
Charles.
family is,
Charles.
uglier than a bucket of mud, and your children are dead inside, and your wife probably hates your guts because you're gone all the time, you're still a good man, and I can admire that. And I thank you for being brutally honest with me. Frankly, I tell you, I hear the words coming out of my own mouth sometimes, and I just want to smack myself. Sometimes I just want to smack myself.
Well, you saying something to me, Charles? I wasn't paying attention. I was working on the squirrels here.
That's
What's
all
up?
right. That's all right. I'm just
You
rambling.
say something?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just
All right.
rambling.
Listen, I got to get back to my squirrels here, Charles.
All right, I tell you what, I'm gonna go put some of the bait in the traps. We'll wrap it up this season here. I can't wait to head up to Knoxville and we're gonna make a killing on what we've got. I'm excited about this.
We're gonna make a killing here, Charles. Listen,
gonna make a killing.
I gotta get these squirrels.
All right, Frank.
I'll see you at dinner, Charles.
See you at dinner, Frank.
Yeah, I got another one.
Oh, you telling me you got even more motherfucking stories?
Listen, motherfucker, I got so many motherfucking stories, man.
How many stories? Have you ever tried to chart out how many stories we actually got?
Oh man, this one time, I must have been 1968, and man, Miles was playing a bunch of great shows in New York City, and that's what he said to me. He's like, man, we got all these stories, man, we got all this music, man. He's like, I want to get that all charted out.
Yeah, man, like a flow chart, man, like just
and I'm like, Miles, you mean like you want me to write out some sheet music? Like you want me to arrange some shit, man?
No,
and I was like,
that's not what.
And he's like, no. He's like, no, man. I want you to chart it out. I want you to chart the whole thing out. And I'm like, what are you fucking talking about, Miles? But that's what he wanted to do.
He wanted to make like a chart.
He wanted to chart
a lead sheet.
Like a lead sheet for life, man.
Like a motherfucking lead sheet for like the changes and like the vicissitudes of life itself.
Yeah. That's what he wanted to do.
That was so fucking Miles, man. That was so fucking Miles, man. And what'd he do? Did you make that chart?
No, man. We started trying to do it, but man, it was fucking hard to do, man.
And what did he do? Just gave
up? No, man, that's not what happened. I tried like 5 or 6 times, man. And then he got trained to do it, and Train tried like all this different shit, man. And Train was just like, fuck this, man, I'm quitting.
No, man, cause Train couldn't see the symbology, man. He couldn't see.
Train, it pissed him off, man. And Train was like, fuck this shit, man. I got my own gig, man. Fuck you. And Train quit. And then like, I didn't see Miles for like a couple days, man. And then he came back, man.
And guess what?
Guess what that motherfucker did?
What'd he do?
He fucking charted the shit out, man.
He charted out life.
He fucking gave me the lead sheet, man.
The lead sheet for motherfucking life, man.
Two pages.
2 pages?
2 pages, man. Just 2 pages.
Just 2 pages. See, Train was trying to do too much.
Train was all over the fucking place.
He was all over the fucking place, man. That was so like Train, man.
Train came back one day. Train had like 20 different pages. All the corners were all worn out.
Coffee stains.
Coffee all over the shit taped together, motherfucker.
That shit wouldn't even stay on a music stand.
Nah, man. You couldn't even put that on top of the piano, man. It was too big, man. It was all over the fucking place. Man, you need like two get like big long tables set up.
And you need like a page turner, like a life page turner.
I don't even think you could turn that shit, man. You just need to like set it down on the floor in the hallway or some shit.
That's fucking bullshit.
Like a long motherfucking hallway, man. Like, and you gotta just set that shit out, man. Good luck trying to read that shit. Hey, when Miles shows up, fucking lead sheet, man. Clean, man. That shit was clean.
Shit was motherfucking. That was so fucking clean.
That shit was fucking clean, man. And I was like, that shit was clean, and man, it was good, man. Like, I was like, man, Miles knew how to do that shit, man.
You know what? I think I seen that lead sheet, man. Like,
and you know what?
Yeah.
We had rehearsal, man. We played it, man. We played down the chart, man. It was like, fuck, man. That was like a whole other level, man.
That's like a whole other level.
That was like the whole thing. That was like one lifetime right there.
That's right, man. I think
everything that happened in life in one lifetime, man.
It perfectly encapsulated everybody's life in 2 pages.
Dude, it was just like 32 bars one page, 32 bars another page.
Just one note, though. Just one note.
No, it was a couple notes. Okay. It was nice melodies, nice changes, man.
What key was it in, man? What key is life in? I've always wanted to know.
It was E flat.
Oh, man. Of course it's E flat. Fuck, man. That's so fucking Miles.
Yeah, and then there was modulation. There was a modulation. Went out, came back to E flat.
Yeah, but that's like life, man. See, it takes you places. Life takes you places, but Miles knew that. He knew that.
Miles, man.
He fucking knew that, man.
It was an E flat, man, and then there was an 8-bar modulation going back to E flat. I think it went D flat.
I think it went to D flat, motherfucker.
Yeah, E flat, D flat, right back E flat. But man, it was nice too, man. We like, you pay that shit, man, and it's like a lifetime experience, man.
That's right.
And we paid it down, man. And Mom was like, all right, I'll try this later, and we never saw it again.
Well, you want to keep that shit secret, man. Like,
He's like,
imagine you figure.
Everybody fucking knew, man.
Everybody, you can't let
fucking
that shit
knew what
out.
happened. Everybody fucking knew what happened, man.
You can't let that shit out, man. The government's gonna be all over that shit.
Who knew? Man, if that shit got into the wrong hands, man.
Man, can you imagine if the Russians got that shit, man?
Oh, the Russians got that shit. Or, I don't know, the Cubans, some shit.
The
I don't
Cubans,
know.
the Russians, man.
Any motherfucker, you don't want to get that shit, man.
Man, the fucking Mongolians, man. The fucking
You don't-
Mongolians.
Oh, man. The Asians, man.
Oh, shit, man. What if the Canadians got that shit?
Oh, man, you don't even want the connect. You don't even want, I don't know, man. You don't even want, like, California people getting that shit.
Honestly, I think Miles did the best fucking thing, man. He figured that shit out and he locked it up.
I think he just locked it up, but maybe he was just like, you know what? Fuck that. I don't want to do that shit, man.
It's
But
too good. It's too good.
It was kind of fucked up what it did to everybody, man. Everybody was like, oh my God. What the fuck, man? He just took you there, man.
It's like seeing God with your own eyes, man. It's like
I don't know if it was like that, but man, everybody heard what happened, man. He was just like, all right, we're just gonna do the regular set tonight. We're not gonna put this in the set.
man, it's too much.
And I'm looking at him like, Miles, man, we've been working on this shit for like months, man. Fucking train quit, man. And like everybody was like pissed off, man. And like we're trying to play Train's fucked up shot too. And everything was a dope fucking mess, cause nobody read what the fucking wrote, cause it was fucking all over the motherfucking place.
He had the handwriting of a motherfucking 4-year-old, man.
Yeah, man, it was a mess, and then there was all the coffee stains, and then it would be like crayon, and then it would be like a marker, and then like, you know, like all the lines were crooked. None of the lines were. It was like, I don't know. I just how to describe, man.
I know what you mean. I seen him. His whole house, fucking Train's house, man, is just like kids' pictures, and he said that his own kids did that.
No.
They were his pictures. They were his fucking drawings.
Those are his motherfucking pictures, man. He's putting it up, saying those are his motherfucking kids.
Yeah, it's like a motherfucking house with a
And
chimney
his kid,
and a dog.
And his kids are like, fuck you, Dad. I know how to draw.
Yeah, and with the
His kids are like, his kids actually good illustration.
man, the most. Go ahead.
The kids are drawing like shit. Looks like fucking Batman comic book, man.
I know, man.
I'm like, what the, but that's fucking clean fucking illustration. And Train's like all fucking left-handed, man. He's like writing with his wrong hand. Doesn't even know an old fucking crayon.
I know. And every time he did a picture, he put his name and age at the bottom. Like Train. Every fucking time. Like
Train 47.
47. It's like, Train, you don't need to do that, man. You don't need to do that. He said, I want everybody to know how old I am. 47 and a half. Fucking 47 and a half.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
Man, but fucking Miles had it all fucking figured out. He had it all fucking figured out, man. Man, I tell you, that chart for life, like the lead sheet for life, man, in E flat. In motherfucking E flat, man, that was the shit.
Yo, one time I saw this drawing Train did, man. And he's like, Train, 600 months.
Man, one time Train did a self-portrait, and he actually drew a motherfucking train.
I'm not Train. That's fucked up.
Dude, Train did a self-portrait, and it was a train. He drew a train in crayon, and he put his age. I was like, Train, man.
I was like, Train, man, you just stick to the horn, man. Just stick to playing
just
horn,
stick
man.
to the playing the horn.
Everybody loves the music, man.
Yeah, just stick to the motherfucking horn, man.
Just stick to the horn, man. But you know what?
He thinks he's some kind of Renaissance man, right? But
What's kind of fucked up was like later, like in the 80s, like Miles was like, you know what? I'm an old fucker now, and I'm so fucked up in the head, like I gotta do like art therapy like all day long, just to like keep myself like in check here, man. And Miles Miles like started doing all these weird paintings and shit, all these drawings and shit. You ever see that?
Yeah, man, like really abstract shit. Really.
Like shit looked like kind of like a kid drew it, but it was Miles, man, and his shit was actually pretty stylish. It was like a kid with like fucking style.
That's
It was
right,
like
man.
still like it wasn't like Batman or some shit. It was like very stylized.
I know, man. And I saw Miles was trying to do some books, man. Trying to tell some stories. And he's just like, and then the superhero flew up into the air. And then he got the bad guy. And then after that, then he comes crashing down and boom. And after that, and then it just kept saying like he's fucking like 6 years old, motherfucker.
Yeah, man. And then it's like, no, like, Miles, man, like, you ever read a comic book, man? Like, I know you read a comic book.
I read comic book. I like Wolverine. I like
That's
fucking
good.
Wolverine, man.
That's a good one, man.
He's so fucking tough, man. Like, you can't kill him or
You know,
anything.
it
And
was-
then, like, his fucking claws come out. And then, like, he can heal. And then he's, like, kind of short, but he's mean. And then, like, he rides his motorcycle around.
I
And it's like,
know, that's not how
nobody
you tell a
knows where
story.
he's from, man. Like, where'd he fucking come from? Like, but where did he come from, though?
Fuck, man. You know, Miles, when Miles get pretty fucking old and sick and shit. I one time I visited him and I said, hey, Miles, man, you still got that shot, man. That one shot, man, the life tune. And he was like, yeah, I got it.
But he had that shit locked up, though. Right?
He had that shit locked up, man. I was like, Miles, listen, can I get that tune from you?
What'd he say?
He just laughed, man. He said, fuck you. No.
Oh, fuck, man. That's so fucking mild.
He's
That's
like,
so
he
fucking mild.
just knew. He just fucking knew because he knew I wanted that tune, man. But he knew, no, that shit's not getting out.
That shit's not getting out, man. Can you imagine if the fucking Mexicans got that, man? Or the fucking, like, the Brazilians, man. They'd be fucking taking over the world, man.
They'd be taking over the world, man. Or even some little kid, man. Some little kid that was like a prodigious little musician.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, man. Some little kid get that shit.
Man,
That's it.
that's it. That's fucking it.
That's it.
That's it.
That little kid rules the world, man. That's fucked up.
He'd be like God Emperor Kid.
He'd be like fucking God Emperor motherfucking little Miles.
3,000 years of tyranny.
Or peace. I don't know, whatever you want to prefer.
Well, I guess you can spin it different ways.
Could have been peace, could have been tyranny, could have been totalitarianism, could have been utopia. I don't know what the fuck it was, man.
Utopian-tarianism.
Utopian-tarianism.
Fuck.
Could be bebop. I don't know.
Bebop-utopian-arianism.
Could be like kind of like just like a hot swing.
It's just like a tyranno bebop or utopian-arianism, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's fucked up with a kid.
That's
the
fucked
fucked up thing is that kid's smart, man. The kid's fucking talented, fucking kid.
Yeah, but she's like a tiger mom, motherfucker. She's like, you better get down there and practice. I know you want to go play
man.
with Bobby, but Bobby can't play right now. You gotta practice your
Oh
motherfucking home.
yeah, Bob, you gotta practice that home, man. You wanna get good.
And really, he's like a tyrant because he had no fucking childhood, right? I feel bad for that
Man,
kid.
he just had a fucking helicopter bomb up his
fucking
ass,
head.
up his motherfucking ass since he was a kid.
Now,
Do
that
this,
sucks.
do that, do this, go to bed. Whatever.
I feel bad for that motherfucking tyrant kid. The bebop tyrant, man. I feel fucking bad.
Oh man, fucking Bebop Tyrant, man, he was. Yeah, man, that was fucked up, man. That kid was fucked up, man.
That kid was fucked up, man. He fucking ruled the world for like 3,000 years because he had the lead sheet for motherfucking life. Cause
I thought he was gonna be like Napoleon or some shit. And then, fuck, man, he went into Russia, man, and that was it.
that was it, man. Like,
That
we gotta
fucking-
go back. We gotta
You
go
gotta-
fucking back, man.
You go out with 700,000. You come back with like nobody.
Like 10. Like
Yeah.
10.
Like 10, maybe, yeah, 10 on a good day.
Yeah, on a good day, man. You don't ever go into fucking Russia in the winter.
Don't
You're fucking
fucking go.
stupid, man. You're fucking stupid. Now, Miles could have gone into Russia.
Unless you got the right gear, you got some Gore-Tex. You got some that. You got some
That's
down.
Right. That's right. You gotta have
You
that
got
down.
some good. You got some good boots. You got a good sleeping bag.
That's right.
Like 40-degree negative sleeping bag, some shit like that.
That's fucking right, man. But, man,
And you got some, I don't know, like a strong will too.
well, it was the Cossacks, man. It was the fucking Cossacks, right?
Oh man, now you don't want to get that tune in the wrong hands, man.
No, man. You don't want Cossacks get the lead sheet for life, man.
Oh man, they got that shit, man.
They'll chase you right out of Russia. They'll fucking chase
Oh my
you right
God,
out of
the
fucking
fucking
Russia.
Cossacks, man. They fucking burn down the city just so you can.
Shit. Right.
They'd rather burn the whole fucking city down than see you fat and happy.
That's right. And then the fucking hit and run, right? Like you
run,
can't even
hit
fucking
and
know
run.
where they're coming from, motherfucker. It's fucking Cossacks, man.
Oh man, and it's all because of that lead sheet, man.
It's like Miles knew. He fucking knew.
He fucking knew, man. Miles fucking knew that shit, man. He was like, you know what? I'm not letting this shit out.
No, man. He fucking wrote that shit and he locked
Fucking
that
wrote
shit
it.
up.
And he was like, you know what? I don't want to see some little fucking Napoleon motherfucker, little child prodigy Napoleon, fucking dragging 600 motherfuckers out, 600,000 motherfuckers out to Russia just to die.
Just to fucking die, man. See, Miles was merciful, man. He was fucking merciful.
Who the fuck wants to see that shit?
Nobody wants to see that. It's like just pick up your motherfucking horn and play that one note. Just play
Right,
that one
man.
note. I don't want 600,000 French soldiers to die and freeze to death and get picked apart by Cossacks and starve and get their feet frozen in the river and all that other shit.
It ain't pretty, man. Like, it's good bread, man. It's good bread out there, but man, fuck. You don't wanna.
It's not worth it.
It's good bread, but man, sometimes it's like, you gotta say to yourself, do I need this gig?
No, man. No, nobody needs that shit.
Do I need this gig, motherfucker? Like, how many years I've been playing,
No,
How many years I've been playing? Do I need this gig?
you don't fucking need that shit. And Miles fucking knew that, man.
Miles fucking knew.
He fucking knew that shit.
Fucking knew, man.
It's like he could see all of history and all the future all at the same time. And he's like, I gotta lock this shit up. I put this.
I don't, man, but fuck, man. I would've liked to see that tune one more time, man.
No, man, you can't even think about it again, man.
Oh, man, I would
It's
like to
too
see
dangerous, motherfucker. It's too dangerous, man.
Oh, man, I wanted to play that shit one time.
No,
one more
man.
time. Just one more time.
See, it's that temptation. It's that fucking temptation. Miles knew about temptation, man. He knew. He fucking knew that people would be tempted. I think he destroyed it. He must have destroyed it. Miles destroyed that shit.
No, man, that shit's out there, man. It's locked up in a box somewhere, man. It's like in a pile. I bet you it's like on a pile, a bunch of drawers, like stupid drawers that he did that he never showed to anybody because they weren't that good. And he just put it in that box, man. He still got it, man.
But you know what, though? I heard it's been prophesied. One day, Miles is gonna return, and he's gonna play that lead sheet, and he's gonna unite the motherfucking world, motherfucker.
All right, man. Well, that's possible, man.
That's what I heard. It's been
That's
prophesied.
possible. That's possible, man. That shit could happen, man. That shit could happen, man.
He's gonna
I seen some shit happen, man, with Miles, man. That shit could happen.
He's gonna descend from heaven, and he's gonna play that tune, and he's gonna unite the motherfucking world, man.
Yeah, man, that shit could happen, man. I've seen some shit. I've seen some shit, man, with Miles, man. I would not put that out of the realm of possibility with him.
And it's gonna happen soon, man. I've seen the signs. I've seen the fucking signs, man.
Oh yeah, there's signs out there, man.
That's right.
Every day I see a sign, man. Every day I'm like, that's a fucking sign, man.
That's a sign Miles Davis is gonna return from the dead.
He's gonna
motherfucker.
fucking return, man. You just watch the fuck out.
Right, he's gonna kick your motherfucking ass if you ain't
You just-
living
you just-
your life right, motherfucker.
You just get ready, cause your ass is you're gonna get your hand in your ass. So you better fucking be ready, man. You better practice.
That's right, you put your motherfucking metronome on, you play your fucking scales, bitch.
You better be getting your scales. You better be putting the time in, man. Get the scales, get your time.
That's right,
Get your repertoire together, man.
that's right, you gotta know your standards, right, motherfucker?
You gotta know all the fucking tunes, man. All the keys, all the tunes, all the different tempos, man. You gotta get a swing, man. You gotta swing.
He's gonna say, alright, motherfucker, play giant steps.
He's just gonna count it
double
up.
time,
It's
double
1,
time.
2, 3, fuck.
That's right,
You gotta
that's the
fucking
test.
hit. You gotta fucking hit, man. You gotta be on top of that.
That's right. It's called accountability, motherfucker. Accountability. You gotta account for your life in front of
Exactly.
Miles. The second coming of motherfucking Miles Davis. That's right. The signs. The signs.
Well-
You see the fucking signs everywhere, man.
Man, I wish I would have got to play that tune, though, man. That would have been nice.
No, man, don't even fucking say that, man. That's too much responsibility, man.
Fuck, man,
Temptation.
I want. And whatever, man. That's what you fucking say, man. Cause you never fucking heard it tune. I want to play it again, man.
I'm better than that. I'm I like to think I'm better than that.
Well, that's what you're thinking about because you're full of shit. That's what you're thinking because you're full of shit. But I tell you what, you get to play down that tune one time. You're gonna want to play it again.
Maybe I better be grateful that I never heard the tune.
You just be happy you never heard it.
I just be grateful that I don't know because
You just happy you don't know what the fuck real shit is, man. You just happy you don't know what the real shit is, man.
I'm grateful, dear Miles in heaven. I'm grateful that I don't know, and I look forward to your motherfucking second coming. And I've seen the signs, and I've told everybody all the motherfucking stories about Miles.
Yeah, get fucking practice, man. Don't be slouching off, man. You gotta practice.
No, I've been practicing, man. I put the motherfucking metronome on. I know my standards. I know my scales and arpeggios.
All right, man. Well, you better have some style too, cause you gotta swing, man.
All right, I got style, man. I got fucking style.
All right, man. Well, that sounds like you're gonna be in a good spot then.
But what about everybody else, man? We gotta keep evangelizing. We gotta keep evangelizing.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're telling all these stories, man.
That's right.
That's why we're telling these stories, man. You gotta keep it live, man.
I can't. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there.